good Thursday morning. It's quite a nice looking start to the day. Plenty of sunshine. We still have a low rain chance today. A few folks have a slightly better opportunity, but honestly, it would be extremely isolated, kind of like yesterday. And like yesterday, any storms that develop will have gusty winds and frequent lightning, so that's something we'll have to watch for you for the afternoon and early evening hours. We have an air quality alert. Ozone not mixing out across the Metroplex, and then areas west of the Metroplex, still a fair amount of smoke as the day goes on from the Ross fire. High pressure builds back in, so we are starting to dry out after today, and our high temperatures near 100 will continue. So we still have a lot of smoky haze for many of us, not just western counties early this morning. And then as we go through the day, northeast winds take over, not that strong, but enough to try and push that smoke out of the Metroplex and continuing it in our western counties. So Jack, Palo Pinto, Stevens, even Eastland and portions of Young County will be dealing with that smoke. The rest of us, just the ozone keeping the air quality quite poor. So that'll be an issue. We do have moderate mold levels, elm, chenopod's like pigweed, as well as grass all out there. So there's a lot in the air today. So if you do have respiratory issues, be aware of that. Stay indoors in the AC when you can as those temperatures start climbing. But this morning we are beginning in the mid and upper 70s in a lot of locations. Light winds will be northeasterly as the day goes on, and radar is now quiet. Overnight and early this morning, we had some thunderstorms producing heavy rain and lightning near Palestine and Fairfield and Hillsborough. Those have since moved south along with that stalled boundary, and we are awaiting the next disturbance. Now, this is weakening, but some of this energy will head our way going into the afternoon. So eventually a few more clouds and those low rain and thunderstorm chances. I think we are quiet, though, in the Metroplex. 93 by lunchtime, highs ranging from mid-90s to 100 degrees, and it's late afternoon, early evening that we'll see more of those clouds and that thunderstorm chance that continues. This model not doing a great job showing it, but that'll continue through at least mid-evening, and then things will quiet down. Out the door tomorrow morning, just as nice looking, and more of us in the lower 70s. How about that? If you are around Dallas and Fort Worth, though, I have upper 70s for you to start the day. And then another quick warm up. We've got lots of sunshine, more of an easterly wind component, still not strong, so we probably have some air quality concerns again tomorrow. And we're easily in the upper 90s to about 100 degrees. Quick mention, we have a partial eclipse tonight, and with mostly clear skies for a lot of us, you may get to see it. So a lot of this takes place after 9:30. So just be aware of that if you're one of those late night folks that enjoy being up. I will be up, of course, getting ready for work. Okay, there's your forewarned 7-day forecast. Our triple-digit heat not going anywhere. And after today, we take rain out of your forecast. We'll have an update on traffic in 15 seconds.